Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the welterweight bout between Belal Muhammad versus Sean Brady. And how I see this one is I'm going average confidence, Belal Muhammad. Oh my gosh, I'm going with a dog. but yeah, Belal Muhammad. I've been ever since the match had been even hinted at, I've been like leaning Belal Muhammad. Ain't been no switch up. Ever since it's been hinted, I've been leaning Belal Muhammad. I feel like Belal Muhammad has pretty solid wrestling defense, pretty underrated wrestling offense as well. Matter of fact, his wrestling offense has been getting a lot better with each and every fight. Like with each and every fight, his control, his IQ, his approach to doing it. Even look at like compare Gilbert Burns guy. People give a lot more praise Gilbert Burns versus Wonderboy Thompson, and versus how Belal Muhammad did. Belal Muhammad was far more tactical in his performance over Wonderboy was his like flat out shutout. Wonderboy dropped Gilbert Burns at times. Gilbert Burns kind of struggled sometimes with the takedowns. Belal Muhammad is dissecting him like he didn't he had no takedown defense at all on the ground. To transition well and just pounding him out. It was a very dominant performance. Could have been 3 10-8 rounds to be honest. How badly he beat up Wonderboy in that fight. Not to say he's better or this is better, but he definitely fought him better and had the better performance. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah. And I feel like Sean Brady is striking, like we've seen his striking, but every single time has been pretty underpointed, like underwhelming. I think with like his debut or his second fight, he fought Court McGee. Not to say Court McGee is a walkover, but if he's this right stud, he should have, in a sense, beat Court McGee better than he did. And like that fight, Court McGee was able to rally at some point in the third round. That's another thing. People rallying against him. Court McGee was able to rally. That fight was a lot of striking that match. It was very close and tight. Yeah, he has to fight as well, late rally, but it's not about that. I just feel like when you look at Sean Brady, you can't even bring up a single instance in the UFC when he has had any notable striking exchanges of any relevance. Like the man just relies heavily on getting the fight to the mat and looks pretty uncomfortable in the fight, uncomfortable on the feet, look uncomfortable. And has fought other grapplers and he looked uncomfortable on the feet, look uncomfortable against Chiesa, look uncomfortable against this guy. What's his name? Forgetting the dude right now. Is he Australian or whatever his name is? But nonetheless, dude look uncomfortable in the feet. Where we have seen Belal Muhammad, I mean, he got sparked a couple times. We gotta say that he got sparked a couple times, but I literally against some of the best premier strikers in the weight class. And that was now that's in the past, and he's even avenged some losses. He fought Vicente Luque. And you can't say, oh, he just blanketed Vicente Luque, but a lot of the points he was out striking Vicente Luque. He beat him at every point in that fight. I mean, Luque probably landed like one good exchange in that fight, but for the most part, Belal Muhammad was dictating every single part of that fight and beating him there. I mean, obviously for a full-on striking matchup, he would lose, but I mean, best he did when he actually looked pretty crisp on the feet. He looked confident. He looked uncomfortable like Sean Brady does on the feet. Now, for like Belal Muhammad, we really ever see him tired. I don't think I can ever say the time I saw Belal Muhammad look frustrated and tired. Even when he's getting picked apart in some of these fights he did lose earlier on, he still was relentless. With Sean Brady, even fights he's a huge front runner, we start to see him fade. So I feel like Belal Muhammad has shown to be the better striker. Wrestling's ever improving. Takedown defense is solid, so I feel like he can wrestle with him. And all you gotta really say when Belal Muhammad lost, I think he might have lost maybe a close decision or something. As far as his UFC career, maybe I can't even recall a lose. I think every time he lost, it's been stopped, and it's never been submission. So I don't think a submission grappler is his biggest weakness. I feel like he can stuff his takedowns, outstrike him, probably work his own takedowns. I don't think he'd be too scared about what Sean Brady's bringing back. Sean Brady's a dangerous fighter for sure. His BJJ, he will have the BJJ advantage, probably will have the wrestling advantage, but I feel like the overall advantage will go to Belal Muhammad. I feel like his takedown defense is better. I feel like he can score takedowns, and I feel like he can outstrike Belal. I mean, he can outstrike Sean Brady and he can outwork Sean Brady. So I think it's gonna be like a decision fight, and I think Belal Muhammad's gonna be to keep the takedowns relatively close and be able to outstrike Sean Brady and outwork him. So in this one, I got Belal Muhammad via decision.